How many people pay taxes? Right? I've been trying to figure out a way not to pay taxes for 30 years, and I'm just not doing it. So this is a call that I received. We're a few weeks away from tax day, right? April 18th. I received this call about 10 days ago.
To inform you that IRS is filing a lawsuit against you. To get more information about this case file, please call immediately on our department number 253-245-3012. I repeat, 253.
You get the gist, right? It was a voicemail left for me, and it said this. IRS calling to inform you that IRS is filing lawsuit against you. The first thing you notice in the recording I played for you, it's a computer-generated voice. It's not a person. The second thing you notice is the grammar. Do I have any teachers in the audience? Any retired teachers?
Lots of them.
Okay. So how many of you are cringing at the grammar that's up on the screen right now, right? This is IRS calling to inform you that IRS is filing lawsuit against you. Any natural American English speaker is going to know that it should be, this is the IRS calling to inform you that the IRS is filing a lawsuit against you. But it goes deeper than that. The IRS, and this is straight from the IRS's website, will never call you to tell you that you owe them money. All first contact between the IRS and you, if you owe the IRS money, it's always a letter. It's a letter from the IRS. It's never, ever a phone call. The IRS will never demand payment immediately because under US law, you have the right to appeal. So if the IRS tells me, Mike O'Hara, you owe us this amount of money, I can go to my tax attorney and I can say, let's appeal it, and I have the right to appeal that. So they can't demand that I pay the money immediately. The IRS will never ask for a specific type of payment. And in a lot of these scams, they get you on the phone, so you call that number back, the number that you just heard. You call that number back and you get someone on the other end, and that someone says, all right, you owe $5,000 and we need you to pay that $5,000 back immediately, and how we want you to pay it back is go to Walmart, I kid you not, go to Walmart and buy $5,000 worth of iTunes gift cards, and then come back and tell us the numbers to the iTunes gift cards. And then they further go on, they exploit our law enforcement, and they'll tell you, we have the Riverdale Police Department or the Pompton Plains Police Department or the Butler Police Department or the Morris County Sheriff sitting out on Cottless Road waiting to come in and arrest you if you don't do this right now. Can you imagine that? And I've heard these phone calls, and they're amazing, the audacity that these scammers have, because they tell you, we're in front of your friends, your family, we're going to arrest you, we're going to humiliate you, and you owe us this money, go pay us now. And here's the really scary thing. People actually have done this. They've gone and they've bought $2,500, $5,000 worth of gift cards, iTunes gift cards, Blue Money gift cards, and they've given them to these guys because they've gotten afraid. So the IRS will never ask you for a specific type of payment. And the IRS does not use, guys, can you back me up on this? The IRS has never called you and asked you to arrest somebody, have they? Right. The IRS will never, ever use local law enforcement to enforce a debt to the IRS. They've got other folks to do that. So if you get one of these calls from the IRS, just delete the call. It's really not worth it. Now, you can call the IRS and tell them about it. And in some cases, last year, Preet Bharara in the Southern District of New York actually prosecuted a number of folks here and in India for one of these IRS phone scams. But in a large amount of cases, they just can't find them. But best thing to do is just delete the call, hang up on them. They don't have the sheriff waiting for you, and the federal government does not want iTunes gift cards.